Так, ну короче, надо их всех пограбить здесь. Я немного пограбил. Кабюшон вот себе нарыл. Кстати, это ложит не оружие. То было бы угарно. А у них семьи нету.
It is not efficient for us to talk.
Who's out there? Did you do something?
Надо было прокрасться.
Don't think that you can steal anything.
Слышите, не офигел мочиться, я здесь стою.
Not now.
Я что-то туплю.
What? Is there someone there?
Вообще я побегаю, пограблю, может какие квесты и увижу. Пока еще к боссу не ходил, а только пришел в этот загон.
Hey, you my backup?
What backup?
Oh, for the love of her. There's no one gonna send me some relief. I need a piss, a sit down, and a different fucking view.
Он решил, что я его сменщик, и говорит, что хочет поспать, хотя сам лежит на кровати.
How the flying set of syphilitic raptor bags is one man supposed to guard this area alone?
What are seedlings?
What are they? They're world hearts.
What are world hearts?
Heart and soul of the berserkers they are. Maglan's very own mother's tit. Shove one of those in the soil and just watch the land around it grow. All this here was wasteland till the milk of mana came and changed it. You feed a seedling with mana and when it's mature, a world heart will clean out the ELEX and bring the ground to life.
ELEX poisons the ground?
ELEX poisons everything. But if we plant enough world hearts, we'll make the whole of Maglan green again. Unless those wretched albs bomb everything flat first.
What is mana?
Magic, isn't it? Magic. But you want to know how it works? You'll have to ask Caldrum or someone. I just see the results.
There's magic out there, and you dig fields. You must feel pretty pathetic.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that.
What's got you so angry?
Angry? Me? I've been ordered to stand here, balls swinging in the wind, with rotboars loose out there. With albs crawling around in the undergrowth ever since that raider crashed out to the west. Oh yeah, why would I be upset? Because I can't think what I've done to be left here, so I can have my man-jewels gnawed off by a pack of mutant canines. It's like they want this town to be overrun.
The defenses look solid.
Yeah, unless the rotboars dig under them, or the albs fly over them, or anyone turns up with, say, 200 guys and walks right over me. You know rotbars will eat anything, and I mean anything. I need some damn backup. Alvar was supposed to be guarding the seedling field. But can you see him? No, because that lazy duty-skipping strip of an ass rag has disappeared. You couldn't go and find him, could you? If I'm gonna die, I might as well do it with company.
Сергей пишет: Костя, привет тебе, привет, респект. Привет, Сергей.
Did you see the Alb Raider crash?
Sure, I had a ringside seat here. Whoosh, blam, serves the bastard right. Flying around up there, raining shit on other people. Got some of his own shit back from someone, didn't he?
And did you see who shot the Raider down?
No, someone went foom on the thing, down it went. Whatever happened, happened quick. Goes to show relying on technology is pure madness. Nobody would get me into one of those infernal machines at any rate. Machines are against nature. You see what comes of them when it crashes out of the sky.
Was it a berserker that shot the Raider down?
No, no way. If someone from here had done that, they'd have had a parade, and they'd never have stopped talking about it. No, which does make you wonder who it could have been.
Why should I help you?
Because you want to be safe. Because you don't want to get close and personal with an alb or a rotboar or worse. Because I'm the only guy holding back the whole of hostile Idan myself.
I don't care about Goliath.
Just get me some backup before those creatures get in here and turn us all into a feeding frenzy. Try and find Alvar, would you? Do that, and I'll throw in a few shards by way of thanks. How's that sound?
I'll find Alvar.
I was hoping you'd say that. You could start by asking Drogue. He's probably on duty over at the town gate. If anyone knows where Alvar is, it's Drogue. Those two are best buddies.
Hey, who's that? Fucking monster!
Я не ожидал такой херни. Наш квест не дали. Не в того. Вот хочу опыт тоже получить с них.
Fucking monster!
Ого.
You're not that good at sneaking, are you? These fucking mutants, they're so desperate. Even try eating the mana from the seedlings. All that work, ruined by damn rotboars.
Mutants eat ELEX.
It's like a drug, they need it. If they don't get it, they die. They'd rather go without food than ELEX. That doesn't help me keep the seedlings alive, though. And that's my task. I look after all the seedlings here. Watch out for the damn mutants. You're never safe from them. Why are you messing with that here?
Максим пишет: Костян, здорово, привет. Какие планы на майские? Завтра у меня свидание третье с той девушкой. Сергей пишет: я на кобре по фану в танке катаю. Ну, у меня кобра есть уже год. Но я как делаю, я прокачиваю модернизацию. Но я играю, во-первых, только ради танков за жетоны. Я их получаю, прокачиваю модернизацию, беру мастера и все. Ну, самое, что я жду в этом году, это ОБЗ 3.0. Так-то я играю чисто вот ради жетонов, чтобы получить новинки за жетоны. Но и вот ОБЗ 3.0 для меня интереснее, потому что остальные мне уже делать нечего. Мне все сдано с отличием. Причем я алкаш. Ну, на майские, может быть, я пойду к крестному, ну а завтра я пойду к той девушке. Ну, как бы это что считается майскими? Я-то не пил 3 месяца почти. И ничего не поменялось. Ну, как бы как ничего не поменялось. Ну, уже явно то, что я с девушкой был на 2 свиданиях, это никак с пьянкой не зависит. Имеется в виду, в плане здоровья ничего не меняется. У меня же дерматит. Ну, я и в прошлом году тоже полгода не пил, потом полгода пил. Кирка нужна. Пессимист, куда пойдете? Ну, мы же в воскресенье прошлое были у нее дома. Тут тоже будем у нее дома. На пятницу мы... Короче, не в эту пятницу, а в прошлую пятницу мы впервые встретились, ну, с ВК знакомств. Сначала мы ездили, просто катались 5 часов по Питеру ночному на тачке. Потом, ну, в 3 часа ночи... Ну, короче, я в 3 часа ночи вернулся. Естественно, в субботу мы никуда не пошли, потому что мы поздно вернулись. Ну и как бы так и не стоит. Ну, в воскресенье я у нее в гостях сидел весь день. Она обиделась, потому что я ее не поцеловал. Короче, мне тоже там зрители некоторые там как пердус говорили, что если девушка тебя зовет или идет к тебе, то шанс высокий, что она не против хотя бы пососаться. Но в итоге я подумал, что поступлю романтично и не стал ее целовать. В итоге оказалось, что надо было. Она обиделась, она сказала, мол, что вот ты говоришь, что типа там с алкоголичками сосался. Я что, ну типа я сосался с алкоголичками, а что я хуже них, что ли? Ну типа она так посчитала, что почему я типа, ну с ней мы не пили. Это мои первые свидания, что по трезвости. А до этого я всегда с девушками в свиданиях пил. И она ей говорит, что, мол, хер ли ты с трезвой не хочешь, а с пьяной не хочешь. Что я типа хуже? В итоге она чуть не перестала общаться. Ну, я типа ее переубедил, сказал, я хотел как лучше. Ну, короче, завтра как минимум-то я по-любому должен с ней сосаться. Ну, просто, опять же, все ищут на сайтах знакомств не дружбу. Дружба нахуй никому не нужна, это бред полный. Поэтому, если не быть, ну, наглым, то... Я бы мог ее поцеловать спокойно на втором свидании, но я подумал, что будет лучше и романтично. Ну, типа, показать ей, что, ну, я не тот парень с интернета, которому нужно только одно, а в итоге получилось как хуже. Поэтому надо быть понаглее. И завтра может все быть и еще больше. Но Максим пишет, если зовет себе, 99% хочет кекс, и тут уже надо действовать смело. Ну, как бы, если идет к тебе то же самое, то есть высокий шанс, но ты прям говоришь 99%, это еще не факт. Потому что как-то меня девушка позвала к себе, ну, у меня это есть в моих видео, компьютер посмотреть. Я ввел сайт спид-тест, это сайт проверки интернета. А она меня выгнала и сказала: Костя, ты что, хочешь проверяться на спид? Но она не знала английский, спид это скорость. Она подумала, что я пришел на спид проверяться. Она глупенькая. Я с ней бы даже бы и спать не стал, она больная на башку, нахуй. Просто к этой девушке тоже есть некоторые вопросы. И я с ней отношения не уверен, что будут. Ну, секс по дружбе возможно. Ну, для меня она как опыт, но все равно я же неопытный. И то, что она первая девушка, с кем я по трезвости. Вот мы вели, получается, диалог 2 свидания подряд, лишь 2 раза мы молча сидели. И вот в эти моменты можно было ее поцеловать, чтобы, типа, ну, а не просто молча сидеть. Самое сложное, конечно, когда ты молчишь. Главное, чтобы на свиданках не было молчания. Ну, понятное дело, когда ты пиздишь, не, монологи ты вести умею. Но когда общение 5 часов подряд, это все сложно. А где это письмо-то? А что за денег нельзя юзать? Проблема с кексом там есть. Ей 38 лет. И она сказала, что у нее был уже, ну, короче, ну, грубо говоря, 2 аборта. Еще и в юное время, и год назад, что ли. Короче, она говорит, что она уже ищет мужика для семьи. А я, неопытный парень, я ей сказал, что я пока не готов к семейной жизни. Ну, я понимаю, что женщины во мне хотят видеть, что, то есть я уже натрахался к 30 годам, а я, блядь, в 30 лет, ну, по сути, у меня было несколько попыток, которые завершились неудачно. И вот в этом тоже проблема девственности, что они ждут от 30-летнего мужика уже готовности к жизни. То есть поэтому бабам не нравятся девственники, нахуй им надо, потому что меня не то чтобы нужно учить, а то, что они, многие уже все наебались, они хотят детей. А какие мне нахуй дети? В итоге мы в этом не сходимся. Я-то не против детей, но потом. То есть я, вот, допустим, не против РСП. Почему? Потому что у нее уже взрослый ребенок. Но я не вижу себя через год или 2, что я буду пеленки нянчить. Я хочу трахаться, хочу с девушкой какой-нибудь отпуск съездить. То есть у меня этого никогда не было, а у них, в большинстве своем, моих ровесниц, это уже все нахуй было, им это уже не нужно. Вот в этом проблема, что все должно быть по возрасту. Я проебал полжизни, потому что меня все отвергали. И ну, как бы, может быть, она и хорошая жена, но я-то не готов к этому. Ну, то есть она уже, у нее есть хата, есть тачка, есть хорошая работа. Вот, она не меркантильная. То есть мы, по сути, могли бы жить и работать, и все было бы хорошо, но, блядь, я хочу трахаться, я хочу потрахаться в разных местах. То есть, ну, я вообще не траханный человек. Она уже траханная, она 2 раза была замужем. У нее детей нет, но 2 раза была. Она уже натраханная вдовой. И в этом огромная проблема. То есть она девушка, подходящая для отношений, скорее всего, для семьи, но я не готов сам для этого. А ей тоже не 30. И хули. И типа она хочет без презика. Я говорю, я не буду без презика. И у меня такое просто чувство, как будто она хочет не мужика, а детей. То есть, имеется в виду, она мне говорила, что она согласна на то, чтобы мужик ей зачал ребенка, и, ну, типа, как вот суррогатный отец. Ну, как бы это странно. Я уже думаю, блядь, вдруг она меня споет и воспользуется моим семенем. Я, когда у нее был в гостях, я видел тест на беременность. Я спросил, ну я ее вчера только спросил, а зачем он тебе нужен, если у тебя давно не было мужчины? И она говорила, что она мне готова была дать на втором свидании. Просто это странно, блядь. Ну, и вот одна девушка в стендапе есть. Такая, ну, часто, ну, нередко, скажем, выступает. Она как-то сказала, что если... Да, она сказала еще, что противозачаточными она пользоваться не будет. Типа, она хочет ребенка, но я говорю, ну какой ребенок, мы неделю знакомы. Просто это все странно, во-первых. Во-вторых, вот девушка в стендапе сказала, что если вы трахаетесь с девушкой за 30, то смотрите ей в рот, если она вас уверяет, что выпила таблетку. Прям смотрите. И просто, блядь, меня такое не особо устраивает. Ну, как бы, вот я иногда думаю, что, может, то, что я девственник, даже к лучшему. Никаких болезней, никаких нежелательных беременностей, никаких проблем. То есть, вот живу я, блядь, пью, когда хочу, играю, когда хочу. Ну, блядь, ну, мне такое нахер не надо. Почему вообще, зачем об этом она мне все рассказала сейчас? Блядь, мы знакомы неделю. Я надеюсь, что она может стать для меня просто девушкой секс по дружбе, а потом просто подругой. То есть я с ней отношения не... Ну, я не готов к такому... Ну, я понимаю, что ей тоже уже под 40. Ну, блядь, ну надо было раньше думать как-то. Вот если бы она была РСП, мне было бы намного проще, чем то, что от меня. Плюс я еще с дерматитом, и дерматит передается. Я своих детей не желаю. Либо child free, либо РСП. Ну, потому что своего ребенка я не хочу. Сейчас именно. Она хочет родить ребенка. Поэтому то, что мне некоторые говорят, РСП это плохо, да ни хера. Мне проще было бы, чтобы она была РСП, и я бы понимал, что она просто хочет потрахаться. Чем, ну, РСП не годовалого, допустим, ну, вот она бы уже была, там, было бы 7-8-летней. Вот тогда мне было бы намного проще морально. А так у меня вопросы, что ей от меня надо, блин? Мне от нее надо просто провести время. Ну, она прекрасно понимает, что она знает, что я девственник, она это знает. Оказывается, она даже мой пост на Пикабу читала. То есть у меня уже кругом подписчики. В ноябре у меня было свидание с подписчицей. И это уже читала мой пост, оказывается, как 2 года назад. Просто она не знала, что это я. Так получилось. Теперь она смотрит мои видео на ютубе.
He's a key.
О, суп я могу сделать. Видимо, что их на столе делать как?
You're not that good at sneaking, are you?
Максим пишет, без защиты не надо никогда, только с девочкой в отношениях. Блять. Ну, не так не всегда получается. Ты пойми, у меня с теми... Ну, короче... Пока я буду одевать, скажем так, у меня он снова упадет. Как в прошлый раз. Вот что произойдет. Тогда вообще ничего не получится. Я опять же, что такое девственность? Я даже не знаю, какие презики покупать. Ну, я покупал пару раз в жизни. В итоге у меня получилось так, что... Ну, вот у меня первый раз, когда было 29 лет, что у меня ничего не вышло. Я пока его одевал, девушка просто его выкинула нахуй и говорит, давай так. Так у меня так не получалось. Причем они все были не рожавшие. У меня ни разу не было СРСП. И у меня даже с ними не получается. Вообще я удивлен, что они ничего не... Ну, тоже просто как лежали на кровати, ничего не делали. Причем это я девственник, а не они. То есть, ну, все бревна. И в итоге у меня не вставало, ничего не выходило. У меня же попытки-то были. Но я же объяснял, что я считаю девственник. Вы можете оспаривать, может нет, но я считаю, что девственник это в голове у мужика. Это проявляется во многом. А не то, что потрахался ты или нет. Ну, допустим, мне 32 года, я ни разу... Я просто не знаю, какие там покупать презервативы. Люди, блядь, это знают 20 лет. Вот в чем девственность, блядь, у мужика. Умение вообще во всем. А обставить это хуйня, блядь. Люди думают членами, а не головой. Я пока буду... ну, мне, как и эта девушка сказала, что некоторым людям стоит быть поумнее, а про меня, что некоторым умным иногда нужно как бы мозги отключить. А в итоге я пока вот это все обдумываю, блядь, у меня уже ничего не получается. Так, этот чувак попросили поддержку на охрану.
About your friend Alvar.
What about him?
Where is he? He should be standing guard.
How should I know? He
I
comes
mean,
and
you
goes as he
look good.
pleases. But if you're gonna start looking for him, try the tavern. Ask Oren, the tavern keeper. He could have seen Alvar.
Right.
We all did our duty, then duty would be done. The coward just ran away. Some people are saying he should be sent into the wilderness and left there for that. We'll never
What have
find
we
out,
here?
will we?
Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass. Tell me, what brings you here?
Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place for the hardworking man. We offer shelter to all loyal berserkers. You want something to drink?
Do you know a berserker named Alvar?
Oh yeah, I know Alvar. That asshole almost tore down half the tavern with his friend Argor a few days ago. Those two drink harder than anyone I've seen drink for a long time. I haven't seen Alvar since. If you find him, you tell him not to show his face in here again.
Do you know where Alvar could be?
No, and I don't want to. You could ask his drinking buddy Argor, down at the pit. He's about the only one talking to Alvar these days.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
He's been bothering me.
That's it. I'm going. Getting drunk. That's where he'll be.
Hey, can I help you? What do you want here?
I'm just passing through.
Many arrive with that intention. Most stay. Let me welcome you to Goliath, the jewel of Magalan. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants we're cultivating in the seedling farms are fragile. Damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. So I'd watch your step. It'll make life easier all round. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliath than out in that valley.
What's a seedling farm?
We grow a lot of different plants here, specimens of all the types we can find. But of them all, the world hearts are the most important. For where they grow, all life will follow. That's why these plants get their own fortified defenses.
Rot boars broke through and attacked the cultivators and the seedlings.
Then what are you standing there for? We need to protect them.
Relax. The rot boars are dead.
They are? You're sure? And was it you that kept the seedlings from being destroyed? If so, you have my thanks. I better go and check on the cultivators. Make sure everything is all right. Thanks. Thanks again.
What is a soup?
Someone who has already worked so long at a job that people have decided they are better organizing people than doing the actual job.
So, I have to go. What an ass. He should have known that. Ah, nobody listens to me.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Stop trying to sneak. I've seen you already.
Hey, what? What do you want?
Я либо отсюда могу через него пройти, а стражник туда не пускает. Я могу отсюда спуститься.
Up, you can stop there.
I'm looking for a guard called Alvar.
Well, you won't find him here. So, be on your way.
Alvar is needed on duty. Elder sent me.
Has he skipped duty again? I'm afraid I haven't seen him for a few days. Last time I saw him, we had a real session. He had some really hard stuff with him. I woke up next day under the balcony of Ragnar's stronghold. I've no idea where Alvar went. All I know is we caused some real trouble. My wife's still not speaking to me.
Should I check the area around Ragnar's fortress then?
Sure, you can do that.
It sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Ison clan promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Can I help?
You? Well, not one to turn down that sort of offer. My only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to talk to Angrim. I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the only thing that matters. But let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten for a week. Can you tell Angrim that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxes of supplies, then the only thing he'll have to eat is boxes.
Where can I find this Master Thorold?
The pilgrim has been gone for so long, I'm not sure anyone knows where he is. He announced that he needed to go into retreat for some higher purpose, and that was it. He left. All we know is that his leaving had something to do with ELEX and what exactly? I don't think anyone knows.
It sounds like these supply problems are getting you down.
No guards for escorting the supplies here or to distribute them afterwards. Outlaws and clerics stealing some of what we do send.
Yes, it's not just you. I had my armor stolen by an outlaw.
Outlaws. The one thing you can trust them to do is to steal things.
And do you know where they take the things they've stolen?
Well, if they're true outlaws, there is only one place they'll take them. Straight to Tavar and a share of the profit.
Interesting to know. I will speak to Angrim for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best, but we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
Teach me something.
Of course.
Ничего учить не могу, видимо. Я на 4-й левел, ничего не могу учить.
Better keep your technology out of sight or there'll be trouble.
You do know that technology is banned here.
So, and what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this berserker settlement while Master Thorold is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
I am an Alp defector. My people tried to kill me, and I'm seeking refuge.
Ah. You survived an Alb execution? Even if that is true, then you marched straight into the lion's den. So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
I'm looking for work.
You can prove yourself by helping the people of Idan. There is more than enough work to go around. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive compensation for it. I hope we understand one another, because if not, you'll have to answer to me. Is that clear?
Doesn't sound like I have a choice.
No. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be good hosts. Is there anything else?
Do you think the Berserkers can stop the Alps from conquering Idan?
The Berserkers raised Idan from wasteland to forest. This is our home, and we will hold it.
I heard you had taken heavy losses.
War takes its toll. The clerics fought us, the outlaws have raided us, and now we must face the elves. But the Berserkers' roots run deep into the ground here. And we have something to fight for. With magic, with self-belief and hard steel, we have returned as many dead elves to Zakor as they have left Berserkers dead and dying here. Cormag, Angrim, and myself will see the Berserkers stand firm. Talk to Angrim if you want to know more.
How is your war against the Alps going?
Oh, this isn't a war of our choosing. They attacked us. Then they sent a party to construct a converter in the north of Idan. You'll find the metallic ruins of it there, and the soil around that monstrosity holds the bones of the elves that came with it. Since then, they have raided, rather than trying to hold ground in Idan. But who knows where and when they will strike next? Here, or in Tavar, or Ignadon. The war has hurt them, no doubt. Even their own kind has rebelled. There's a group of elf separatists to the north. They continue their love of ELEX machines, but they are fighting their own kind.
Master Thorold, what kind of man is he?
Thorold is not here at the moment. The warlords are in charge of the day-to-day running, though all owe their allegiance to him, the Pilgrim. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat, to seek the answers we need for Idan to survive. His knowledge of magic is superior to anyone's. If there is any person capable of solving the problems we face, it is the Pilgrim.
Where can I find Angrim?
Look for him in the Warriors' Quarter, near the Mana Shrine.
Where is the Warrior Quarter?
That would be near the Mana Shrine. If you wish to find something in Goliath, take your feet out of the door and find someone else to be your tour guide.
Where can I buy armor like yours?
Ha! You can't simply buy a warlord's armor. You don't even have the rank of a cultivator, let alone that of a warrior. And you want warlord's armor?
Why not?
Slow down, friend. First prove to me that you would be a good cultivator. So, make yourself useful in the city, and we can talk about better armor for you.
Let's assume I help you out.
Yes?
What kind of special tasks would you have for me?
Special tasks? Why would you figure that I need someone who can do more than just the usual?
Because I see what's going on here.
Is it that obvious that we have some problems here in Goliath?
A fish rots from the head down.
Don't go too far. I'm guessing wherever you came from sees conditions far worse than you'll find here, despite the attacks we are suffering. Bear that in mind before you criticize. But it also takes guts to confront me. So you really want to help us out?
Yes.
There are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated, but we still have supply shortages. Food, medicine, machine parts, and other equipment. There are too few cultivators in the fields. Speak to the people here, and they can tell you where your skills are best used. Earn their trust, and you may earn mine. And if you're planning to join us, then I will have a very special task for you. A lot of people come to me looking to join us, to climb the ranks. You look like you have ambition. If you earn my trust, you'll go far here.
You said something about a special job if I want to join you.
Correct. Then listen well. You must have sensed it out there, that things are changing, that something is happening. If we are going to survive and prosper, if we're to stand a chance against the Alps, I need to know what's going on there. That's where you come in. I need information about the other factions. Any information would be useful. But if you could bring me a report from the fort in Tavar, that would be very useful. So, be it the outlaws, a trip to the Dome City in Abessa, or word from the clerics in Ignodon, I need information. Bring me a report from at least 2 cities.
Why don't you send one of your people?
Sending a berserker might get the other factions worried. Or they simply might not talk to one of us. Or worse, talk. You, on the other hand, might get some proper answers. Now, I can give this job to someone else if you would prefer. But then you would be passing up the chance to prove yourself. The journey will have dangers, but if you stick to the path, you should reach the other cities alive. So, what will it be? Will you prove yourself? Impress me, and you will earn not just election, but favor, promotion, honor. We don't trust the secrets of our magic to just anyone. If you want such rewards, you need to earn them.
About my support. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
You seem to take this seriously. That's good. Since I can't pass off my duties onto you, you will have to make yourself useful in another way. The cultivators are constantly bothering me with their requests. That needs to stop. Oh, and Erdor hasn't sent back any reports from the World Heart lately. Find out if he's all right, and if he needs anything. As you can see, there's always something to do here.
Where is the World Heart?
To the south of Goliath, down the path. Chances are he's just busy tending to it. But I don't want to leave that to chance. We cannot afford for anything bad to happen to it.
What do I need to do?
Ask around the city. Help the people here, and they will give a good report of you to the warlord of their clan. Some are or are doing things that are not in line with the law. Lend them a hand, and uphold our rules.
And that means...
Don't do anything forbidden by our laws. It is that simple.
How am I doing?
You help protect the seedlings from mutants. You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
About... I don't work for free.
Nor should you. A man must know his value.
Then you will pay me?
You will get paid for the tasks you're given.
You could pay more.
A man should know his value. You will get paid, and no one will cheat you here. But you should not expect...
Shoot.
Come with me. See something more than Goliath.
With all the wounded there are these days, we can hardly keep up.
That's more of a reason. If we keep doing the same things, this war won't end.
Nothing we can do will end this war.
Someone has to do something. Doing the same thing again and again, it's insane.
But what can be done that the warlords haven't done already?
We can take a risk. Isn't it more important that we win this war rather than how we win it? Come with me. I need someone to watch my back when I go look for some supplies. And I know I can trust you.
I can't leave. Stormson, Caldron is counting on me. And there are so many wounded.
You patch them up. I want to give people a chance to fight back. If I can pull this off, you will have fewer wounded to worry about.
Мне нужно идти с ним, она страшная. Если она останется, ее уже никто не захочет.
Are you in need of medical supplies? It'll take time to prepare them, I'm afraid, with all the fighting we haven't any stocks left.
Do you help everyone who asks?
It is a healer's duty, especially in these times of war. And it is needed, bitterly, which is what I have heard from everyone we picked up. Terrible. I wish I could offer aid to all those in need, but it seems not even our magic helps us keep up with supplies.
You must hear a lot about what's going on.
I don't need to hear. I get to see the results. The magic the Albs are using is so destructive. Somehow they're managing to use pure ELEX, and it makes me fear for our warriors.
It's more powerful than berserker magic?
It's more destructive. With the damage it's causing, I can't believe it isn't tearing the Albs apart too. It must hurt them.
Hurt? Yes. But they're trained to reject emotions and feelings.
Yes. They say ELEX makes machines of men, but I have heard there are Albs who have escaped their addiction. I wish I could meet one. Knowing what they feel might help me assist others to overcome their addiction.
Я сама.
Can you...
Let me have a look. You don't seem to have any broken bones. Here, I think this will aid you.
Дала водки.
Thank you.
We are here to heal. Besides, the more people who can patch themselves up, the less time we'll have to spend picking up the pieces.
What do you know about ELEX withdrawal?
I met an Alb separatist. He was brought in as a prisoner. His external wounds weren't so bad, but internally, emotionally, he was trying to cope with all those withdrawal symptoms, and at the same time he was rediscovering his emotions. All that pain, all that confusion.
What happened to him? Where is he?
He died. It was all just too much. I wish I could have learned more from him. If he could leave, so could others. Maybe that could offer hope to us all. May the sun shine on...
Где теперь тот мужик?
Not now.
Жалко, в готике обычной такой херни нету. Обязательно все надо оббегать и так далее.
It'll cost all of us.
You shouldn't stand around talking about these things. What's wrong with you? Hurt your back?
No, I'm not good enough for that.
Not now. Take your business elsewhere. What are you doing here?
What? Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliad? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
And if I did know something about them?
That would be good, for both of us. Listen, what I need is some help. Let's be straight, you recently tracked down a pair of cleric weapons, didn't you?
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big mouths. There aren't really that many secrets. So, have you given those weapons over to the pit? Or do you still have them? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The berserkers don't want them. The clerics do.
Are you some sort of traitor?
Me? No, I'm no traitor. I just know some interested parties who would like to get hold of those weapons. I'm sure they would be grateful for your help. Useful friends.
Friends? You mean you're a cleric, or you know someone who is.
That sort of accusation can get someone killed, so don't go shouting that at me. I'm no use to you dead. Besides, you can do with a friend, and the shards they bring.
What will you pay me for them?
Of course.
Чё тот стоит, слушает, иди нахер отсюда.
That would only be fair. And should you wish to learn more about technology, I could point you to where answers can be found.
I'll sell the weapons to you.
Sell? No, think of this as a finder's fee. I'll make sure these get back to the right place.
Этот мужик напрягает. Нервы на пот.
So, is there anywhere to trade here?
That depends what you want to buy. Traders need to be authorized, and what they can sell is restricted. You'll need to look elsewhere if you want energy weapons, or anything more advanced than a hand-sharpened stick. And whatever you want to buy, you'll need to find the shards to pay. Say, you look like you could do with something to eat. Take this as a gift.
Tell me more about the clerics.
You know about the comet that struck our planet? Well, back before the impact, Magellan had technology that could take you into space, or to the bottom of the ocean.
So
the clerics want to see that golden age return. We don't want to abandon all the things our people achieved. The clerics think that with Kalan's guidance, technology can sort out this mess of a planet. That it can mean safety and progress for all the free people.
Is there anything else you don't like about Berserkers?
Don't get me wrong, the people here can be fair, they help those around them, and there's the wonder that is Berserker magic. And if you follow their laws, you'll find acceptance here, all of which is 1,000 times better than you can expect from the outlaws. The people of Tavar might as well be mutants, the way they turn on everyone and everything. What I don't understand is the hatred for clerics here. Wars of the past are long gone. The enmity should be buried. Certainly the clerics believe differently about technology, but that's no reason to hate them, is it?
It sounds like you've learned a lot about the clerics.
What about you? Are you going to pledge allegiance to the Berserkers? Run off to the outlaw way of life? Or follow an interest in technology to the clerics?
I'd like to...
Is that so? You want to learn of Kalan?
Я ему так сказал только потому, что он сам клирик. Ну, видимо, он разведчик.
Wouldn't be easy, but you would be welcome there. I can guarantee that.
You don't think technology should be forbidden?
Look at the people here. They want to change the world, but they're doing it one handful of soil at a time.
You're staying here although you don't like it. There's something wrong about you. Tell me the truth.
Okay, you seem to have figured it out. Well, it's safer here, behind these walls, than out there with the mutants. Particularly if you don't have an energy weapon. I was traveling in Idan with a comrade to scout for men and material. We found ourselves cornered by some mutants. I was the only one to survive the attack. I ran like there was no tomorrow, and left my weapon behind. I'm glad they found me and brought me to Goliath. Besides, there are things to learn here. The more people I can convince while I am here, the better it is for everyone. Wisdom.
Quit sneaking around.
Прогнать стражика алкаша. Это что ли мой напарник?
So, you decided to stick around. Well, I've been given a job by Warlord Ragnar that I think might suit you, if you want to stay around for longer.
Tell me about the job.
Well, the task I have on offer should profit you, and though it's not the best way to sell our community to you, it should demonstrate that we're open about things here. You see, there was a murder committed just outside Goliath a few months ago. A rather dedicated berserker named Ascor was killed. There's been an investigation, but no definitive answers as to why he was killed. So, Ragnar wants me to follow up and find the murderer.
And what can I do?
Well, I'm having trouble getting answers from people. Maybe an outsider will have more success getting them to open up. Would you talk to the suspects and see what they have to say?
Do you think we make a good team, Duras?
We're a team. I'm ready if you are.
Do you...
We're a team.
Tell me about the victim.
His name was Ascor. He was a warrior, newly promoted from cultivator. Ragnar had high hopes for him, but Ascor wasn't popular. He went missing around Mana's Eve 3 months ago. No one knew where he'd gone, and it wasn't like he had many shards to up and disappear with. Then one of Ragnar's patrols found Ascor's body rotting up in the forest. It looks like he was stabbed several times with a sword. Whoever did it was strong enough to overcome him, but clumsy. They didn't find anything on Ascor to point to who might be the murderer.
And you think I can find the killer?
You're a stranger here. That means you might see things I won't.
What kind of logic is that?
To be honest, I think this is a dead-end job. But Ragnar...
Вот в любой игре почему-то все доверяют пришлому человеку. Вот в любой, вот все разработчики как будто, ну, у них фантазии нет, но вот реально я тоже вот, и главный герой говорит, в чем логика. Ну, я понимаю, что опять же все реплики делали тоже разработчики, но в любой игре так я тоже не понимаю по-человечески, в чем логика доверять пришлому человеку. Ты его не знаешь, кто это такой, может я пришел сюда грабить, ну, чем я и занимаюсь, в принципе, я в любой дом захожу, граблю. Ну, типа, ну, допустим, это типа вот средневековье какое-то. Тебе пришел какой-то туземец, блядь, и ты ему доверяешь работу, которую вы сами не можете выполнить, потому что к нему кто-то будет теряться в доверии, да кто будет ему верить-то? Может, это вор какой-то, его нужно на кресте распять, нахуй.
Against all the evidence. It was a burst. Once and.
Первый привет, Костян, готов ли завтра к ебле? Блядь. У меня во рту было печенье, и я пока говорил с печеньем, оно разлетелось на мой стол. Теперь у меня вся клавиатура в печенье. Но я все равно собирался чистить. Я обычно, ну там, может, раз в 2 месяца прикорчевываю каждую кнопочку и протираю тряпочкой. Особенно если свидание у меня дома, ну как в ноябре было, естественно, я, блядь, все помыл нахуй. Ну даже клавиатуру, потому что мы же за компьютером будем сидеть в компьютере, чтобы все было чистенько. Вот. Значит, она... Мы хотели днем встретиться, уже перенеслось на вечер. И откуда я знаю, вдруг что? То есть, ну, как бы, что готов? Я пессимист. Я вообще ни к чему никогда не готовлюсь, я никогда ничему не доверяю. Но вот она любит ездить на машине. А вдруг какая-нибудь авария? Вдруг еще что-нибудь? Вдруг задержка? Она работает выходным волонтером с животными. И она поедет там в Ленобласть, ну, помочь животным днем. И поэтому на вечер перенесли. А вдруг что? Поэтому, ну что готов? А я ни к чему не готов. Я пессимист. Откуда я знаю, что будет? Плюс целую неделю мы с ней вели такие диалоги, что в начале недели, ну, короче, она бывает, ее как клинит, она не хочет, ну, то есть хочет только дружить. То наоборот, мы рассуждаем об эротике. То есть, ну, иногда она что-то загоняется, короче. Вчера она мне начала говорить, типа, что она хочет детей. Ну, как бы вот я говорю, что у нас может быть только кекс по дружбе, либо дружба. Потому что, ну, я понимаю, что ей под 40, она хочет детей, а я пока к детям не готов. И она говорит, что, мол, вообще, почему мы об этом говорим сейчас, я не понимаю. Во-вторых, она хочет кекс без презерватива. И она говорит, что, типа, если даже будет беременна, она, типа, от мужика алименты не будет просить. И просто, ну, чисто для себя хочет своих детей. И так ей на все насать, потому что она сама обеспечена. Но я ей объяснил, что я как бы отношения, конечно, ищу. Но вот в том-то и дело, я сегодня высказал такую фразу, что в этом плане РСП хорошо. Вот вы если говорите РСП плохо, да нихуя. В таких ситуациях, наоборот, мне было бы намного проще, чтобы у нее уже был какой-нибудь 10-летний ребенок, и она бы уже не хотела детей, и просто можно было бы с ней трахаться. Я не вижу проблем с РСП. В РСП тоже есть плюс. Мне свои дети особо не нужны. А если бы у нее уже были, мне бы было намного проще, я понимал, что я просто трахаюсь. А так получается, она хочет и отношений, естественно, и в будущем детей. Поэтому в РСП тоже я ищу либо РСП, либо child free. Да, если бы ей было бы 30, было бы проще. Потом бы уже иметь отношения детей. Но она-то спешит больше, чем я. И в итоге в РСП тоже есть плюс. А вы все считаете, что РСП плохо. Это не так. Всегда есть нюансы. Но вот сейчас реально было бы проще, если бы она была уже с ребенком. И тоже там бы работала, сама бы воспитывала этого ребенка. И похуй. И вот постараться может с проститутками. А там тоже без презерватива нельзя. А тут можно, если девушка в адеквате. Поэтому я на завтра рассчитываю только на оральный. Я что-то боюсь ее. А если вдруг в случае чего, я вообще не стану. Забью хуй. Мне как бы этот секс похуй. Я говорю, от секса одни проблемы. Много проблем. А плюсов почти нету. Ну, самооценка, блядь. А удовлетворение еще не факт. Потому что, ну, у меня же были попытки. Это был пиздец. Поэтому мне самое приятное, опять же, то, что девушка была согласна на втором свидании. Ну, как бы мне, как мужчине, лестно. Ну, неопытному мужчине. А в остальном, вот мне вся эта хуйня тоже не нужна. Я как бы не особо и спешу. Это вот те, кто там трахается по десятками раз в месяц. Им секс важен, а мне как бы похуй. От секса, я говорю, одни проблемы.
Me, I think it's a wild goose chase. None of Ragnar's questioning has thrown up any proof a berserker was involved in this, so chances are it was an alb.
И вот когда в следующий раз будете говорить про РСП плохо, вспомните эту историю. Что это не так. Ну, в таких моментах проще, чтобы девушка была с ребенком. Когда ей лет 40. Именно, ну, когда она не молодая, но средняя. Так мне проще было бы. А насчет, у нее 2 квартиры, мы сейчас будем на второй, я был на первой, завтра будем на второй. Опять же, был ребенок, никаких бы проблем не было. Ребенок на одной, мы на второй. Но, блядь, вот такие нюансы. Ну и у меня как бы есть, да? То есть проблем бы не было, мы оба коренные. У меня одна хата, у нее, ну, 1,5, скажем так. Ну не суть. Просто так было бы проще. А так она хочет то, чего я пока не хочу.
This Ragnar think of his...
Aren't too many people who use swords outside of Idan. But if Ragnar's right, then it must be someone who was outside the walls at the time of the crime. So Ragnar drew up a list of 5 suspects.
Одному жить скучно. Я хочу отношения попробовать. Но не так.
I'll find the murderer.
Ragnar wants answers. He seems determined to find out what happened. Myself, I don't know if we'll ever know what happened. But if we can eliminate these 5 suspects, he might let this go. And who knows? Maybe one of them did do it, and you'll get the proof.
Will the suspects talk to me?
Tell them you're investigating on Ragnar's orders. They'll answer your questions. Let me know if you need help. Remember, my sword belongs to you.
Who are the suspects?
A group of people who were out there in the forest at the time of the murder. First on the list is Baron. He's a guard. Well, he's supposed to be a guard. As far as I know, he doesn't have an alibi. But I think the only real reason he's on the list is because he knew Asgore when he was young.
Вообще мне все равно на этой неделе одна алкоголичка написала. Но это на всякий случай. Я ей честно сказал этой алкоголичке, что я пока на свидании с другой. Но ей 40 лет, она работает в пивнушке, любит пиво, как и я. Вот это был, и она РСП. Ну, у нее ребенку уже, наверное, лет 10, может больше. Но это было бы проще. Это так, ну, запасной вариант. Ну, хотела пиво попить. С этой-то мы вообще не пьем.
Then there's Thorgal. He's in charge of a world heart in Abessa. I have no idea why Ragnar would put him on the list. Maybe just to be complete. Third is Garen, a hunter. He was reliable, but he seems to have lost heart in himself. There's something troubling him. Last are Irdor and Rock. Rock I can't get a handle on. There's something he's not happy about. Irdor is still wet behind the ears. Bit of a whiner, but seems to care about his job. They were all outside Golian at the time of the murder.
What do you want me to ask them?
Where they were 3 months ago around Mana's Eve when the crime...
Ну, короче, я хочу с ней... Я ей вчера намекал на секс по дружбе. Я не готов к большему. Я бы был готов, если бы не вот эта вот хуйня. Туда постепенно.
Was committed. What they thought of Ascor. I doubt you'll get a confession. I doubt any of them did it, but you'll get a sense of the men, and then you can report back to me so we can close the case.
Where can I find them?
They're all still out there. Track them down, then report back to me when you've discovered something.
Do you think we make a good team?
We're a team.
А чего не хочешь со мной идти-то?
Find someone else to talk to.
Hello. If you want to rest, you should find yourself a spot and relax. And if you are hungry, we can surely find you something to eat.
Do you welcome everyone with that speech?
Not everyone here is as welcoming as they could be. We're all in need of help. All the free people. So, wherever you came from, your help is welcome. What's the point in us seeking to rebuild the world if we continue fighting? We need to build one world together. I hope you can see that.
What is this building?
A rare relic of the old world, hey? If you want, go up to one of the higher balconies and have a look at the view. You will get an idea how beautiful it must have been here before the comet struck. It seems the people of the old world understood the value of that even back before the Great Fall.
Sounds like superstitious nonsense.
That's what they said before the comet hit. And yet the only thing that saved us are the gifts Magellan has given us. Food, water, shelter. She saved us. Now, we must save her.
How long have you been with the Berserkers?
I was born here, and I can't imagine a better place.
If you say so.
We have organized our lives around the essential things in life. You do not need everything you think you need.
Spare me the moral lesson.
If you don't want to know, I don't want to waste my breath. You will find safety here, and purpose. Ragnar will help you find your place. He can sound severe, I know, but there are pressures on him, and he wants the best for us.
Tell me about Ragnar.
Ragnar the Fierce? Ragnar, son of Bajar? He is warlord of the Hooded Crows. Warlord, warrior, leader, and my husband.
You're married?
Why would I marry someone whose expression is that of thunder over the mountains? That is when he is carrying the weight of his clan. Then he is a warlord. I married the man.
How did Ragnar become warlord?
Hard work, dedication, and popularity.
Tell me the real story.
Do you mean, is there a deep, dark secret? A tale of rivalry and assassination to rise to the top? No, I'm afraid it's a tale of skill, ability, and dedication. He was named Berserker when he was a teen. Served his time in the fields as a cultivator. He was seen defending the seedlings from mutants and was named Warrior.
Сегодня уже убивал мобов, да, там по одному квесту. Просто я так чувствую, что сегодня на стриме вообще будут одни диалоги, знакомства с первым городом.
On the spot, when he was a child, Ragnar met Eisenfaust. And I...
Ну, смысл, у меня пока опыта нету, оружия нету, брони почти нету. Я играю на ультрасложности, как обычно, меня убивают с 2 раз.
That left its mark.
У меня вот капюшон и штаны одеты и все. И гаечный ключ.
In their hour of need, the Berserkers call for another Eisenfaust. And in Ragnar, I believe they have him.
Я вот этот вот чувак, с которым сейчас говорил по квесту, он со мной был спутником, чего он не стал сейчас спутником? Он бы убивал животных, я бы качался.
Is there something you need doing here?
There are always things that need doing here, and helping out will gain you notice for promotion. Of course, for the highest ranks, we must all...
Я даже умения не могу еще приобретать. Я уже 4-й левел.
And you'll find tasks to match your skills. But there is one thing I need help with. Though I warn you, it could be dead.
Она хочет меня что-то попросить, но говорит, что это безопасно. Секс без презерватива, да?
Dangerous.
Tell me the task. I can handle it.
Confident without the details. You'll get on well with the warriors here. Our scouts reported that a few clerics were recently attacked by mutants. Let's just say that despite all their technology, the clerics came
уже оружие отдал тому клирику, разведчику.
Lying about out there are a problem. They could cause a great deal of damage in the wrong hands. I want you to collect them and take them to Yora. You'll find him at the pit. He and the workers there make sure such technology is made safe.
I can't get the weapons. Someone else has taken them already.
And from your expression, I can only assume that this unhappy circumstance has something to do with you. You're lucky it's me learning this. Angrim or even Ragnar wouldn't view that news well. Still, what is done, I suppose. May the pilgrim...
Хоть положили бы сюда что-то.
No, I'm not good enough for that. No, I'm not good enough for that.
Что, где амулет? Я все равно не маг еще, поэтому мне ничего не даст.
go play with your tech somewhere else. It's forbidden here.
Thank you for coming to us. Your application to Infinite Skies has been denied.
No! No, you can't deny me that! I passed the test! Please, check the forms again! Please, check them!
Да, он показывает вниз. Ну, препы это вроде у изгоев, типа у нарков. Видимо, он связался с наркотой. Ну, это стражник. Надо было его найти.
Wait, one moment.
What now?
Seeing as you're looking to settle down here, you'll be needing to make friends, won't you? So, friend, why don't you head down to the tavern and bring me something back?
You're going to get drunk on guard duty?
It'll take more beer than you can carry to go to my head. Come on, I'm stuck here. Least you can do is get me a pint.
Get your own pint.
You think it's a good idea? Upsetting the guard just after you've arrived?
Let me make a suggestion.
You being a newcomer want to owe me a favor, because I know people around here. I'm a member of the Hooded Crows and you aren't.
Или что, сходить ему за пивом? Ну, для опыта. Ну, за хули, чё, лох? Ну, только и ладно, если я себе тоже бы пиво взял.
Wait.
What? What do you want from the tavern?
Beer, water, hops, barley. That touch of genius, nectar of the gods. Ah, now I really need a drink.
Your buddy Alvar is dead.
He is? I mean, what?
He's dead.
Yes, I got that. Shit! I knew nothing good would happen to that old soak. But dead? He was a good friend. Thank you for letting me know. Where is his body?
Below Ragnar's stronghold.
Right. I will take care of his funeral as soon as I can. I'm watching you.
I found Alvar.
Oh, great. And what excuse did he have for not turning up?
A pretty good one. He's dead.
Excuse me, what? I asked you to bring him here, not kill him.
Well, I didn't. He managed it himself. He took a chem overdose.
Asshole. Couldn't even take chems right.
So, you're not sympathetic then?
Listen, I think whatever stripper raptor gut was dealing that stuff deserves to die. But Alvar getting himself addicted? Well, that's gone and landed me in it, hasn't it? I'll have to risk it and go to Cormac myself. And hope I don't get exiled for abandoning my post while I do. Oh, and I said I'd give you some shards. Take this, Alexa. At least you could stick to your word. You'd better what?
Fast. What news from the fields?
You hear Yora's still looking for volunteers to go up to the converter?
Good luck to him. I don't know anyone who's going to risk that journey in a hurry.
You hear an outlaw's been spotted up?
Tell me. Who are the berserkers?
We're the only real free people there are. I know, we have our laws. But better that than a knife at your throat like the outlaws. Or an ELEX edition like those owls. We're working together to make this world better. You work hard here, you're rewarded. There's no others will be so fair to you.
Have you heard anything about the elves recently?
Well, it said that they were very active a few days ago. One of them Albs, Calyx, they say, seemed to be very interested in the old observatory in the mountains up there to the west.
Calyx, do you know where he is now?
He and his troops went north. Pity. He made it out just before the force sent after him got there. Must have had a fright. There have been no more Albs seen since then.
Do you know where in the north he is gone?
I don't really get any news from past the first border region up there in the highlands of Abessa. There's not many berserkers prepared to venture far into the Icelands. Hardly anyone who's seen the Ice Palace has returned alive.
Do you know anyone who made it all the way down to the Ice Palace?
Not that is still alive. There were a few warriors, but we lost them in the last attack.
Why do you use such old weapons?
What? You think you can't kill someone with a sword? You don't need ELEX weapons to survive. You ask the Albs. Their technology against our magic, and they're the ones in the ground.
Maybe the berserkers just got lucky.
Ha! Are you one of those people that looks at a shiny gun and thinks it's progress? ELEX rots whatever it touches. Look at the Albs. They might as well be mutants. They're unnatural.
What's so good about nature?
Have a beer and you can taste it. Nature is magic, real magic. Took the comet for people to realize that. So that's what we do here. We work with nature. Nature gives us mana, and mana gives us magic.
Idan is different to the other places I've been.
Well, there you have me beaten. I've never left Idan, but from what I've been told, the comet scorched the ground and what didn't die was poisoned by ELEX. It's only here that the world is growing again. Generations of berserkers have worked hard to make this place. And now we have the world hearts. The other lands should be welcoming us. They should be begging us to come and heal the world instead of attacking us.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Нельзя, что ли?
I'm out of
You're the second person to tell me that.
Completely sure?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, what
Do you
the
know if
fuck?
Ragnar sent out a search party yet?
Oh yeah. Ragnar's always popping in here to let me know the plan.
Wisdom guy.
I have to go.
Все, мометка стоит.
Those raptors are deadly.
We're getting the seedlings in. I think the next few crops should go well.
I brought you a beer.
Ah, that's what I need. About time, too.
And so here's where you give me my reward.
Your reward was getting in through that gate. Be grateful.
Letting people in is your job.
So is keeping people out. I give the word and you'll never get in here.
How about you pay me and give your word?
Are you looking for a fight? Because you've got one.
Но у него он слишком мощный для меня.
There. What happened to that big mouth of yours? Swollen shut now, is it?
Drogue, time you learn to keep that mouth shut.
And you're the one to shut it, are you?
Ладно, когда-нибудь я вернусь. О, в битвах я пока не силен.
Why are you messing with technology?
Stay alert out there.
What goods?
Вот такой у меня есть. Как-то меч хуже, чем ключ.
be trouble. Don't do
There's
that again.
nothing here for you.
Значит, там что-то можно украсть.
Sneaking around.
Another one? I swear if security had been this lax in the days of Eric Eisenfaust, we'd all be clerics. What are you seeking here, stranger? Safety? A new start? Meaning? All those things can be offered to those who accept our laws.
Who are you?
My name is Angram. It is my duty, along with the other warlords, to ensure the laws are kept and the Berserker way preserved. We offer protection to those from outside who understand that Edan is working to help Magalan. Stick to the laws, respect our ways, and you will find Goliath welcoming. Break the laws, show contempt, and punishment will follow. You will have a fair chance here if you understand that.
Cinda sent me.
Cinda? Is there another problem with food supplies?
She hasn't received the resupply she needs, and nobody seems to know when she will.
Didn't Jorah sort this out? Or has his failure to fix things become my problem?
What will happen with the food supplies?
Jorah was supposed to have sorted this out. Once more, it comes back to me to resolve this directly. Then, there won't be any more escorts for the deliveries. The last group I sent were killed by a troll. We haven't more men to lose that way.
Then send more people.
Fight on too many fronts, and you lose the war. I'll not send more men to their deaths. We have scant enough as it is. Cinda will have to deal with this problem herself. Tell her it is time she called on one of the other clans for help. The Ison clan will no longer risk lives for fish and meat. Steal, lie. Justice will be swift. But our laws are more than that. Berserker laws tell us who we are. Millions died when the comet hit. Our whole species was headed for extinction. And you've seen it out there. People are doing their best to finish that job. War, chaos, ELEX technology. What chances have they given us? Nature, rebuilding what was lost. That's the only way we can survive. Berserker laws were created to help us achieve that.
What are the Berserker laws?
They were laid down by Amrek, who founded the Berserkers. They put people before war, before machines. The only thing above us is law. So says the first article that forbids anyone from preaching of gods or machines. The second law says pure ELEX is a curse on Magalan. All pure ELEX and technology made from it is forbidden and must be placed in the pit. Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. No damage can be done to them or their seedlings. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify ELEX. This has given us the gift of magic, and we must use it sparingly. The fifth law states all free people are equal. All must be given protection when it is asked for. All may repent their ways and join the Berserkers. Now, as a warlord, it is my job to keep the laws in the Pilgrim's name. So, I welcome you, incomer.
Who decides the punishment?
One of the warlords, or all three of us. I hope you don't have cause to find out.
Warlords? I thought you wanted peace.
None of these wars were started by berserkers. There were always those who want to take or destroy. So, believe in. Peace always comes at a price.
Who are the berserkers?
They're everyone you've seen in this town, and anyone beyond who believes this world can be saved. Do you want to believe that? That there's a hope? We don't need gods or machines. That forest out there, that grew from wasteland in just 200 years. From seed to tree, we are a new beginning for all.
What do you think about the clerics or the Alps?
What are we supposed to think? They're steeped in blood and governed by superstition. The clerics speak of God, but they worship their machines. And never forget that their blessed religion gave birth to the Alps. ELEX corrupts all it touches. Whatever you think of the outlaws, they make no excuses for their behavior. They are out for themselves, but they believe in mankind.
Can't you use technology to help nature?
Technology is an addiction. First one machine, then another and another. It is better to live without that temptation. It's persuading the weak-minded of that. We might know technology is a weakness, but its draw is pulling in recruits. Even now, I know there is someone here in Goliath spreading the lie of the machine. They are preaching that technology will be our salvation. This damned cleric must be found and stopped.
About the cleric. I can find whoever is preaching here.
You can you? What makes you think you can succeed?
I know who's preaching for the clerics.
Are you certain? I don't want to go making false accusations.
I've met him, spoken to him.
What miserable drones and traitors have I given shelter to that they will let this cleric live? He knows our laws, and the penalty for spreading false religion is death. Carry out that sentence. Kill that cleric.
Ну, это кому я уже отдал, но я его убивать не буду, и ошибочно за плохие. Я говорю, что клейки плохие, просто ну он разведчик, чё? Мне тут я всегда выбираю сторону. Ну, хорошо, вот такая фраза. Разведчик или шпион. Ну, вот с одной стороны противостояние это шпиона, с другой разведчик. И я его скорее скажу, что болеть сюда. Я убиваю обычно в играх хороших. Я играю за зло всегда. Но убить шпиона это не означает добро. Точнее, да, это означает добро. То есть отпустить шпиона это не означает добро.
I was told there was work.
If you have taken our laws to heart, then yes, there is something you can help me with.
I agree to follow the laws.
Visit Jorah at the pit. All the captured weaponry from the last Alb attack has been stored there. Bring me one of the ELEX weapons.
I'll get you the weapon.
Follow the law and do service. Those are the only ways you will earn. Speak to Jorah if you have any more questions. Now go.
Этой стражницы здесь не было. Как бы мне ее обойти, что-то там поворовать.
Outsider. We ought to lock you up until we can ship you back to where you came from.
Are you going to take me back to Zakor yourself?
Zakor? What? You think you're an Alb? You don't look like one of those jumped-up ELEX junkies. But if you want to be an Alb, you can die like an Alb. I'll get you, asshole. another...
I'm here escaping the Alps.
Escaping them or spying for them? You should be fighting them. The only good alb is a dead alb. The clerics gave us the albs. The albs come here building their filthy converters. They foul our soil, kill our people. The only thing stopping these bastards killing every last one of the free people are the hooded crows.
Why do you hate the Alps so much?
They take so much ELEX, they've lost all their emotion. They're like machines, killing machines. How messed up must you be to decide to do that? And how do they get the ELEX they're so pumped up on? They tear it from the ground. They take plants, animals, and people and feed them into their converters. Every alb, every mutant stands against nature.
It almost sounds like you envy the Alps' power.
A fully trained alb commander, even an Elexitor. They may be powerful, but true power is only found in the will to win and the fighting spirit. Have you got them? A fighting spirit, a will to win.
What if I did, and I took ELEX as well?
Then you would be just another henchman, a soulless puppet for their cause. Is that what you want? To destroy Magellan as you destroy your soul? A strong sword, our very effective combat magic, and a strong will. Those will save the world. They will stop the Alps.
Sounds like you really hate the Alps.
They won't stop until everyone is dead. It's always us berserkers who are taking losses. 10 hooded crows on the last patrol alone. All good men. Now I'm asked to make up my ranks with outsiders?
You want to kill Alps?
I want to exterminate them. Woman and child on this planet should want to do the same. What about you? Are you ready to go and hunt some Alps?
Tell me the mission.
Very well. The Alps have been scouting ruins to the west of here. It could be they're searching for resources, but it could be they're scouting our patrol routes, or looking for somewhere to set up a base they can use to launch an attack on Goliath. Whatever they're doing, those Alps have had a free run of things for too long. I need someone to head out there and kill them.
So you don't trust anyone?
Our founding fathers knew well that you have to be really careful who you trust. They taught us we cannot give in to the temptation that awaits us outside our walls. And they did well. In the end, they were the first to see the deviant nature of technology. No one who has seen a mutant with their own eyes can deny that.
Where are these ruins?
To the west, in the Valley of the Damned. The Alps have been spotted in some abandoned ruins out there. It could be they've made those ruins their base, and are sending out patrols across the area from there. We've had reports of Alps on the roads around there, and out along the river by the World Heart.
Teach me something.
Yes.
О, что я могу выучить? Спрашивали, говоришь, Костян, зачем тебе реально бабы? А кто мне нужен, мужики? Привет, Джон. В смысле зачем? Ну, для увеселительных, для усиления. Но кого я должен искать?
We should not rely on machines.
А зачем вам бабы? Зачем они еще там нужны, кроме одного и того же?
Don't think you can steal anything here.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
If you steal, you die.
Как бы такой вопрос, для чего нужны бабы? Ну, трахаться. Ну, общаться. Ну, общаться в плане не по каким-то там темам, а так для морали, для удовольствия. Флиртовать. Ну, не буду же я это все делать с мужиками.
Stop your sneaking.
С кем поссорились, ни с кем мы не поссорились.
You have things to do. Go and do them.
Да, у нас теперь что припасы никто носить не будет. Жрачку.
I spoke to Angram.
Oh, great, thank you. Someone who is prepared to do something. When will the deliveries come?
They won't. The men Angram sent to the valley are dead.
And is he going to send more? No, wait. Let me guess. We don't have warriors to spare chasing farmers. How does he expect me to get supplies if he can't? He's got a host of warriors he can assign. I'm one person behind a counter.
Why don't you go yourself?
I'm a quartermaster, not a warrior. And there's only one of me. If the Eisen clan won't help, one of the others will have to. Would you speak to Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crows? Or Cormag of the Hammer clan? I have to hope that one of them can understand why this is so important.
Teach me.
Нет, стрелять нельзя из баллист. Ну, хотя это не совсем баллист, можно назвать как там, хотя я уже даже не помню. Баллиста это с ядрами, а скорпион, я забыл, правильно ли я называю, там где еще со стрелами. Да, вот это клирик, ну, короче, который ученый, который здесь расливает общество, его не приказали убить, но, ну, типа шпион. Но я хочу шпионам помогать.
If you've come to warn me, I'm guessing you might be willing to help me. I need to find a way out of here.
How can I help you escape?
Rika, Ragnar's wife. I'm sure she will help me.
Why would Rika help you?
She sees sense. I've heard her say it many a time.
Походу он не только расливает общество, еще поебывает жену короля.
Point in us fighting each other. Look, please, go to Rika. Ask her to help me. You'll be saving my life.
А просто бы вышел за ворота и пошел, блядь. В чем проблема-то?
Careful with that.
Жабри, зачем был разговор, почему первый такое сказал, ты опять рассуждал про баб, что не дают? Нет, просто... Ну, потом ты все равно переслушаешь. Ничего особенного.
Will you stop sneaking?
Bertram needs your help.
Bertram? He's not run up another debt with Orin again, has he?
Angram has discovered that Bertram is a cleric here in Goliath to recruit for Ignadon.
And Bertram wants my help? First you let me down over the weapons, now you come here to ask my help with treason? What made you think I would help you?
Bertram said you would.
He named me? He must be desperate. A caravan set out to transport a seedling. I'm sending more people to help with it. I can arrange for Bertram to go with them. He'll be beyond Angram's reach, and we'll have an escort out of here. Wait here a moment. I've taken care of it. Bertram will be added to the list of guards. They'll leave shortly.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. All life is sacred, but this was a betrayal by him and by me. May the pilgrim guide your steps.
What are you doing?
Да, я ответил, что ты все равно переслушаешь. Да блин, вот я не понимаю, Джон, то ты хочешь, чтобы я тебе что-то пересказывал, потом ты отходишь, а прикинь, я бы ответил сполна. Правильно, что не ответил. Переслушаешь, если захочешь. Вот так, во-первых, ну я не первый раз тебе говорю, так не делается, ёпта, чтобы я по 100 раз говорил что-то. Зачем спрашивать и отходить? Когда не надо спрашивать, когда надо быть готовым к ответу. Вот переслушаешь и узнаешь, ни о чем особенном мы не говорим. Что они решили убить?
Wait, what? Duh.
About my... How am I doing?
You helped protect. My wife doesn't trust you. That doesn't give me confidence in your motives for being here. I've heard you helped the cleric escape from Goliath. And worse still, you involved my wife in this deception. How does that speak to your case? You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my...
Cinda.
Further problems with the supply run? The warlords discussed this, and the Ison clan promised to see to the deliveries.
The Ison clan are refusing to help.
Then you should speak to Angram. He guaranteed the supplies. If you can't persuade him, then try Cormac. He agreed to cover any problems that Angram could not.
We're a team.
Stop sneaking around.
I'm watching you.
Я, например, не смогу записать здесь.
Around, I saw you. You can quit sneaking around, I saw you. Hey!
Понятно. Ну, может, ночью прийти можно будет.
Quit sneaking around, I saw you.
Илья, править. Ну, что, я тоже человек. Вообще-то, если мужик не хочет, то и это уже будет считаться изнасилованием в мою сторону. Насилие бывает над мужчинами, просто люди к этому не привыкли. Ну, в плане, если мужик не хочет, почему я должен, допустим. Ну, это может быть и в браке тоже. Может, я пришел после работы и устал. Это уже считается тоже насилие на человека. Но многие женщины думают, что, блядь, мужики готовы постоянно спускать штаны. Ну что, она не может проявить инициативу?
Welcome, incomer. I hope you are being treated well. Goliath has always opened its doors to those who need shelter. But these are hard times, and war grows suspicions. As for me, I think the free people should work together in this war with the elves.
Сучка не захочет, кобель не вскочит. Она сейчас говорит, что они сегодня с подругой пойдут тусить, кушать в ресторан и так далее. Я ей говорю, найдешь себе грузинского парня, точнее, сакартвельского парня. Сейчас она напьется и завтра вообще никуда не поеду. Но я уже Пердусу говорил про него, что завтра у нее много дел и вообще намечено на вечер. Но вдруг что?
I don't care about people's suspicions.
You should. Suspicions become words. Words become actions. Why make life difficult for yourself? If you want the people here to trust you, then help them. Once they do, they will open their doors to you. You will have a place to stay. A chance to become one of us. And they will likely reward you for your trouble. We berserkers believe in second chances. It's your choice whether you take that chance or not.
Teach me.
Sure.
Что мне долго эти гранаты? У меня одна граната все.
Cinda needs your help.
More trouble with the supplies? What can I do to help?
She needs people to collect the food deliveries.
I thought Angram had sent men to do that.
The men he sent are dead. they were attacked by a troll.
And more will die if our men aren't fed. Still, if Angram is worried about sending men, then there must be a real danger. I will send men to help Cinder. But if they're to go out there, then I want to improve their odds of survival. We recently captured some movement detectors from the clerics. They're being stored in the pit, ready for the ELEX to be taken out of them. Get me one of those movement detectors, and I will give Cinder the help she wants.
Isn't taking technology from the pit against the law?
Sometimes, laws must be broken for problems to be fixed. Get me that detector, and I will help Cinder. Those are my terms.
Нет, ну у нее завтра дела еще днем волонтерские с животными. Ну это же ее жизнь, она меня знает неделю, какая разница. Ну, почему она должна не отдыхать, как она хочет? Потому что у нее все-таки трудовая неделя, у меня нет. К тому же... Ну, что хочет, то пускай делает, какая мне разница. Куда она не может запереться? Если она будет пьяна, то она не сядет за руль.
What do you think about your laws?
Our laws bind us. They tell us who we are. How we interpret them, that is where we can do better. Death and exile shouldn't be the only sentences. There should be reward in repentance. Leniency could save us valuable people.
The law should be abolished.
Abolished? No. But they could be made more flexible. The bow that bends in the storm doesn't break. Just imagine, if we berserkers could enhance the cleric's energy weapons, or the outlaws' explosives with the power of mana, who could stop us then? Now, Angram would say that giving into technology would destroy us. But I wonder whether holding on to the laws too tightly would do the same. After all, there were those who tried to stop using magic. They said it was against nature. Now magic is all that defends it. Whatever my thoughts, the laws we have now are the ones we must follow.
Are there problems between the clans?
Give any group a name and they'll use it as a cause for argument with others. But, while there are always differences, we are all berserkers. Anyone who forgets that needs a swift reminder of their true allegiance.
Then shut them up.
Now you sound like Angram. You think we should use the law to silence anyone who thinks differently. I say they need to be convinced that our cause is best served if we work together. I've been saying that over and over, but it seems some people have stopped listening.
Maybe they would listen to me.
Perhaps. You could do me a favor and talk to Elder. He's been speaking out against the Eisen clan, but I'm not sure of the reason behind his anger. You will find him living with the other cultivators down in the cultivator house. I'd be grateful if you can find out the reason he's upset before this bad feeling escalates into something else. What the fuck do you want?
Дело в шляпе какое? Причем здесь дело в шляпе, если мы с ней уже обсудили, что у нас может быть? Мне как бы не нужно Если мы уже все обсудили, зачем мне что-то пытаться и стараться? Я еду к ней, блядь, не для того, чтобы ее уламывать. Она уже как бы готова была и на том. Мне уламывать не надо ничего. Какое дело? Договорились на завтра, значит завтра. Ну, если ничего не изменится. Я еду как бы не просто пиццу там кушать. Так, надо, короче, эти средневековые складывают выкидывают технологии в яму, но вот один глава, ну тут 3 клана, один из них хочет, чтобы я ему припиздил технологию, хотя это обход закона. А вообще у них технологии запрещены. А насчет руки, ну, она меня просила воздержаться. Где-то день. Две луны. Я могу в яму попасть не через стражника, а вообще там можно сверху перелететь. Я мог бы и давно туда уже залететь, если бы хотел. Что понять мне? Ты думаешь, для меня кекс не важен, но это похуй. Для меня прикольно то, что девушка не сваливает. Мне сам факт дачи важен, мне остальное посрать вообще. Это для вас это важно, мне похуй. Когда я 100 раз сказал, то, что мы девственники, мы страдаем от одиночества, а не от того, что нужно вам, обычным людям. У меня такой потребности нет. А вот люди говорят, трахаться, как дышать, как пить чай. Типа, как же без этого жить? А мне поебать вообще. Может, я не хотел. Я бы и не стал. Поцеловаться, да, мой косяк. Но большего я бы и не стал. Мне нахуй не надо. Мы не знакомы почти. То, что до этого было, это было по синьке. По синьке всякое возможно. Но по трезвости у меня как бы мозги-то шевелятся. Эта синька отметает мозги.
No entry. What are you doing with that technology? Take it to the pit.
Ну да, видимо, придется перелетать. Я могу до туда сверху. Да, она обиделась, поэтому я еле вырулил, чтобы с ней продолжать общение. Ну, я же говорил вчера, что Возможно, у нас будет либо ФВБ, либо просто дружба.
Analyzing. System error.
А такого робота я уже находил.
Assistance needed.
Мне терпи нету.
You four. What are you doing here? You were supposed to have remained with me. Why did you leave the crash site?
Survival Protocol 7. Commander presumed dead. U4 unit attempted return to repair station.
Do I look dead to you?
Assessing. I calculate the odds of my commanding unit remaining alive are 5.2%. Failure of your mission will lead to execution.
Yeah? Well, they tried that, and they failed. You're lucky you haven't been dismantled for your ELEX. Are you able to come with me?
System error. Failure of... System error.
Identify system error.
Analyzing. Minor damage to primary systems. Defense system and weapons are offline. Primary control system impaired.
Can you repair yourself?
Analyzing. Negative. No repair possible at this location.
Yeah, that would be too easy.
Она знает, что если у меня будет другая девушка, я просто с ней сам перестану общаться. Зачем мне это надо? Ну, пока мы не знакомы особо. Да, я, в принципе, не против с ней дружбы, потому что она слишком многого хочет пока что. Но она все-таки старше. Это неудобно. Поэтому лучше РСП в таком случае. Я это Пирдусу и говорил сегодня. Что то, что люди думают, что РСП не нужны, это не так. В РСП есть смысл как раз вот в такие моменты.
Status report of our last mission goals.
Primary goal. Locate and secure Thorold, highest leader of the Berserkers, known as the Pilgrim. Mission status, failed. Secondary goal. Secure data describing transmutation process of pure ELEX into mana. Mission status, failed. Tertiary goal. Scout Edan for weaknesses in the Berserker defenses. Mission status, failed.
Well, that was a success, huh?
Negative. Commanding unit status, privileges revoked. Execution ordered as a result of mission failure.
What do you need to complete? This location isn't safe.
Identifying. Nearest automated repair station is in North Abessa.
Then go. But you four, you are not to report on my status. If asked about me, state that I died in the crash. I will meet you at the repair station in Abessa. What data do you have on the crash?
Analyzing. The Raider was on a direct approach to the primary mission goal. The Raider was hit by accurate ground fire. The shot hit an open port on the Raider. Evasion was not possible.
Where did the fire come from exactly?
Analyzing. Cannot positively identify. There were no indications of magic. Possible responsible parties, the outlaws, clerics, or Alps.
Alps 2? What exactly do you mean?
Analyzing. Possible indications that an ELEX-powered weapon was used. Alps use ELEX-operated weapons. Status of open port on the Raider was unusual. Port could only have been opened and secured in place during maintenance in Alp repair station.
I was told it was faulty. Why would our own people sabotage the mission?
Analyzing. Motive unknown. Identity of shooter unknown.
There are some answers out there somewhere. You mean it could have...
Analyzing. Flight was over Berserker territory. Clerics did not have much reason to defend the primary mission goal. Calculations indicate low probability of cleric participation.
Could the outlaws have been responsible for the shooting?
Analyzing. Capabilities and behavior of the outlaws difficult to calculate. Cannot state probability.
What about the berserkers? They would have at least had a motive to shoot me down.
Analyzing. The ground fire was from an energy weapon, not magical in origin. Probability of berserker participation, low.
That somehow means everything and nothing at the same time. Why did you leave the crash site?
This unit was offline for 1,043 seconds. On recovery, U-4 could not locate the commander. My objectives were to complete the mission or return to base. System error.
Так в том-то и дело, что РСП в такой... Да нужен ФВБ, как в этом, она же сама в том-то дело, что она хочет, типа, короче, переслушаешь диалог и сам все поймешь, слишком долго. И я сказал вперед, что в такой ситуации лучше быть с РСП.
Then you don't know anything about my execution?
Analyzing. Negative. Executions are standard
Ну что скоро стрим будет завершен.
Failure. Failure is not tolerated. It is against the directive.
So they say.
But executions end with death. Assumption. Commander must be using rare example of ALB humor.
Yes. I'm joking, you four. I mean, who would want to kill the great Commander Jax?
Protocol A73.
Зачем обеспечивать ребенка, если она работает в Газпроме? У нее куча бабла. В том-то и дело, что проще, блядь, чтобы она не хотела ребенка, чтобы он уже был. И все. И не надо ничего, ребенок бы уже в школу ходил, и все. У нее 2 квартиры, плюс моя. Нам бы было где видеться. Она хочет сразу серьезные отношения, что меня не устраивает. Потому что она-то нагулялась, я вообще, блядь, не гулял в жизни. Вот в чем проблема. И намного проще, чтобы девушка была РСП. Тогда она бы просто хотела мужчин. Это бы мне очень облегчилось. В такой ситуации РСП наоборот лучше. Это вкратце. А, вот молоток, наверное, это кирка. Я тебе говорю, что мне было бы удобнее, чтобы она была РСП. Потому что она хочет слишком многого сразу. В этом проблема. Потому что она старше меня.
Excellent work. Now my men stand a chance of seeing danger before they walk into it. Tell Cinder she can count on the support of the Hammer Clan. I will tell the men to be ready.
Да, что надо для обучения, интересно.
What?
Teach me.
Sure.
Наверное, мне все равно не хватит.
What? Teach me.
Что хочет?
What? Teach me something.
Sure.
Ну, дальше просто проведем время, да и все.
Around, yet everyone can see him. What an idiot.
Why did you wake me up?
The Hammer Clan will get your supplies.
They will? You convinced Cormac to help?
Yes.
Oh, you don't know what a relief that is. I was going crazy here. The least I can do is offer you some Elexit as thanks for your help.
А сколько нас сочтет нужно? Не, давай 300.
Give me 300 Elexit.
That's a fair request. On behalf of Goliath and all the Berserkers, I thank you.
Он решит один дать.
I can see you sneaking around over there. Oh.
Watch it there! I hate it when people mess with my stuff. You think the armor in this place makes itself? Well, you wouldn't be the only one, but let me tell you, it's not true. Damned hard work makes it. My damned hard work. So don't get in my way.
Can I get some of this armor?
I am only authorized to hand out equipment to anyone who has earned it. A cultivator isn't allowed to wear the armor of a paladin. That armor goes with that rank and that honor. So, if you want a set of it, you'll have to work to earn it.
What's so good about the armor you supply?
Quality, skill, years of practice technique. And as you go up through the ranks, you're eligible for different equipment. As a cultivator, you'll be confronted with different challenges to a warrior or a paladin. So for cultivator armor, I make sure to give you the freedom of movement needed for working in the fields. But a warrior's armor must be robust, better able to absorb damage during combat.
I'd like...
Pick your armor, choose your weapon, we can...
Это на мне где-то. Это лучше.
Take that tick to the pit. It should be disposed of.
Ну. Как раз навыки еще есть. Так, какая, наверное, разница?
Looking for something?
I'm watching you. This had better... Yep.
Ай, где подавец?
Who are you hiding from?
В этом доме я хотел что-то там... Короче, на чердаке есть что-то.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
What's going on here? Don't do that again.
You better keep your technology out of sight or there'll be trouble.
Welcome to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search of a healer? Speak now. Or have you taken a vow of silence?
Don't try selling religion.
Religion? That is for the clerics. I have no belief except that we should save our planet. This is the Mana Shrine, where ELEX is turned from poison to nectar. One day, all ELEX will come here, and Magalan will be free from its influence. Until then, we must contend with the danger here. The power released from ELEX can make the shrine a hazardous place. Please, be careful here. The power of ELEX. Tell me, who are you? You've not said what you're doing here. Something brought you here, didn't it? You were drawn to this place.
I was an alb, but I'm free from ELEX now.
Then you are an alb no more. It is ELEX that turns a man into an alb. Without that poison, you are free to make your own choices. You have told me who you were. Now we will find out who you are. Please understand, whatever feelings are new to you, every person faces that same struggle. It is the struggle Magalan suffers from too. She is dosed with ELEX. She has it in her veins as you did. But Magalan does not suffer from temptation. You must feel the lure of ELEX to your bones, the power it offers. Resist it. One sign of you giving in to the temptation of ELEX, and I will be forced to report you. If this world gives in to ELEX, it will consume us all.
You're comfortable with an alb living in Goliath?
An alb is a man who has become a slave to ELEX. It seems to me that you have freed yourself. That makes you a rare individual. Still, you are wise to be wary. There are those here who would kill you if they learn your background. But though it is not one of our written laws, it is central to our beliefs and to me that we should give all those who want it a second chance. If you are prepared to leave your past behind, you should be given a chance. Are you willing to do this?
What are the laws?
The laws were laid down by Amrek when he founded the Berserkers. But what matters is the spirit of the law. Protect Magalan. That is what Amrek truly intended when he founded the Berserkers. Whatever words and interpretations have been added to Amrek's words, it is Magalan's future that counts above all.
What good?
Sure.
What do you do with the mana?
Our mana is everything. It is life itself. It is mana that allows us to do magic. No other faction of the free people can do that. The mana potions we make give us that ability. It makes our warriors stronger, more powerful than any of the Alb's machines. But it doesn't just make us strong, it also makes the world blossom. Look around. All of this is the work of our world hearts.
World hearts?
World hearts are the center of everything we do. The heart of the Berserkers. They are plants we enrich with mana. They bring the soil back to life.
Will you trade me some mana for ELEX?
Gladly.
So, how do you transform ELEX?
Transmute. we transmute ELEX. We place the ELEX in the mana shrine. There is something in this mountain, the way the rock was changed by the comet. As the ELEX passes through, it is changed, purified into mana. If you bring anything that has been altered by ELEX close to the shrine, you can feel it.
What do you do here, other than give free advice?
As Amrek said, our hope for Magalan is that all ELEX shall become mana, that from mana Magalan will be reborn. From wasteland shall spring forest, for we are the healers of the world. So, the workers bring the ELEX to us, and we transmute it at the mana shrine. Well, that is supposed to be what happens, but people don't seem able to stick to their tasks.
You say people aren't doing their tasks.
Yes, the biggest problem we have is temptation. ELEX corrupts people as it does the planet. Last week, 5 large pieces of ELEX disappeared from the shrine before it could be transmuted, at the same time as Kral, one of our guards.
So Kral stole the ELEX?
I think Kral is the thief, but thinking isn't certainty. The searches for him and the ELEX have come up empty, and I have no idea why he would take the ELEX.
I can flank.
Honest labor deserves. I can put in a good word for you with the warlords. Then, if you decide to join us, that will open the way for you. If it is shards that would help motivate you, then I can offer you payment. I know we all need to pay our way in the world. So,
fine.
Good. As a guard in the Hooded Crows, Kral has free access to all areas here in Goliath. So, he may have taken refuge in Ragnar's stronghold. Or he may have strayed further, if indeed he is the thief, and that is yet to be proven.
How does mana help you cast magic?
That we have yet to understand, though we do study it. Even now, Thorold the Pilgrim has withdrawn from ELEX to study its mysteries in the hope we can grow stronger. Those who cast magic will tell you that while the Albs lose their emotions closing off their minds, mana opens the mind.
Isn't mana addictive like ELEX?
It is the power of mana that is addictive, not the substance itself. You can see that in Goliath. We don't need mana like the Albs have to have their ELEX, and we use a lot less. Most of the ELEX mana puts our bodies and minds in harmony with the magic we use. For the energy the Albs use in magic is torn from the world. It damages them, and it damages the world.